So hey guys, welcome back to our another live stream. Today we are gonna dive into the markets live, breaking down charts and doing technical analysis on gold and Bitcoin and giving you guys some signals. And yeah, sit tight and fire up your screens. And is my voice audible? Let me just share the stream to the Telegram group. Yeah, today gold was pretty much bullish, I would say. So let me show you a simple market structure. So basically, if you yeah, so as we know that from April, right? Yeah. So from April until July, gold has been ranging from this high and from this high and from this low. So we don't know, like, either the market is bullish or not. So but for period, so for daily analysis, for today we can say that market was in a bullish trend. So as you know, this is a demand zone, where like demand zone is something like where, you know, seller when price reach to that particular point of interest, so sellers, they try to move the market more down, but they fail to do so, and buyers stepped in, so stepped in the market and they move the prices higher. So as we know, this is a demand zone where it led to making higher highs, and when price returned once again to our demand zone, so it did a liquidity sweep. So there was a lot of liquidity there. It took all the liquidity and use it as a fuel to move at upward direction. So what happened, gave us an impulsive wave, then a corrective wave. So corrective wave, or you can also say that market gave a pullback, then once again when did a 50% pullback and again returned to a demand zone, once again gave us a pretty good impulsive wave, a strong wave. And once again, for from last week, from Monday to Friday, it was a pullback, a corrective stage. But right now we cannot confirm like market will be in a bullish trend from now and create a impulsive wave. But yeah, if price like breaks above this resistance zone, which is doing right now, we can like tell that yeah, market will be moving at an upward direction. So this is a very strong historic resistance zone where like price heavily reacted from this particular point. Like you can see resistance, this was a support, it gave us a reaction, once again it break through, price reacted once again from here and gave us a bearish leg from here. So yeah, it's a very strong resistance right now, even though now it also a resistance. We need a clear breakthrough, retest, and then once again bounce to the upside. I guess market grabbed all the liquidity where it was lying here. So it grabbed all the liquidity and gave and when price reached to our demand POI, or you can send bullish order block, from there it reacted, and you can see right now that today price was very good, it's in a bullish trend, and maybe next week it might continue if fundamental acts as a catalyst. In gold you can never, like even sometimes your technical analysis fail, you can never predict like where market would move, where market would go, because it's highly dependent on your fundamental news. So yeah, and actually today we caught a very good trade in I posted this trade in Telegram, our Nazrah premium, and our Telegram group is in our description, you can join, and we can guide you through our course and education, and we might give you will give you some signals too. So today we had 40 plus pips, which was incredible. So the trade thesis was that, so as you can see this big candle right here, this was a fundamental candle when news was released. So as soon as news are released, so this big candles we can immediately identify like these are like fundamental candles, so lot of liquidity lies above and below that. So we can see today at Asia Open, we see exactly at 3:30, right? Yeah, market was creating a lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high. So I saw that when I turn on my liquidity heat map, I can see that a lot of high liquidity zone were lying above. So market wants to take fill those high liquidity zone and use it as a fuel. So I, and you can also confirm that, see below that, below price level here 1.34181 till here, you can see very low liquidity present. So market doesn't want to take fill those, first it needs liquidity so that it uses as a fuel, then once again fuel to move down. So market will first fill those orders, pending orders that are available up there. So yeah, even though I think market once again will get back to that point where it gave us a pullback, retraced, but let's see, because a lot of liquidity lying here too, it's not completely filled. As you can see, there's still pending orders right above. And gold too, I think today at maybe at night or next week, gold might not might, I might say high probability market will take those highs right here with very high liquidity present here. Then we might again see a complex pullback, and yeah, let's see. Okay, today there was some fundamental news too, like building permits and housing start. So this fundamental doesn't affect gold that much. So yeah, and New York Open was not that volatile too. Yeah. Okay. So this is a demand zone. I guess we might find a trade tonight. A quick scalp one. 5 minutes time frame. If price comes to our point of interest, that's a demand zone where it again led to a new high. So this low is demand zone and an order block. I want to see price come to this point of interest, give us a liquidity sweep, and yeah, and as we can see a trend line also forming that. Perfect. See how prices reacted from the trend line. Increase voice, oh sorry. I guess I'm facing some technical issue from my end. My voices might be low, but it is in a maximum right now. I'm very sure that market will feel those order. At least not today, maybe during Mondays and Tuesdays for sure. Let's discuss on Bitcoin. Oh yeah, Bitcoin. Wow. Even my partner sent gave us a signal today regarding Bitcoin. Yeah, gave us a trend line breakdown. We can take this trade from here. How much pips? Let me count. Wow. Okay. Okay, price just did a liquidity sweep, as you can see, and it's in our key point of interest demand zone. So these are the point of interest I'm interested for a potential buy. What about GBP USD? GBP USD today gave us a very good move. I've posted a trade signal at 1.34322. So basically, I have discussed that there were a lot of very high liquidity were present above the highs. This fundamental candle, this news candle. So market once will fill those orders. So before that, I just gave this signal, and it gave a 43 more than 40 pips move. And I guess market will once again reach back to the previous high. You know. Because even if this is a supply zone, it's a very weak one, and lot of orders are still pending there, still up there, and this might be a, or this all the trap sellers would be here, so market would easily take those. Where I can get daily signals. So first, we have a premium and academy too. So I have shared a link in. You can find our Telegram group about um, what was that? Yeah, Nazrah Academy. So first, you can join there. We always gives fundamental news updates, share some technical analysis. But for trade signal, it's for premium side only. You can text me in. I would you know in academy. You can send us the message and we'll guide you through about the process. Ooh. I guess BTC would fall more, but let's see. I wanna join Telegram group. Yeah, bro. You can check our description. It's there. The Telegram group link is there. You can join. Wait, let me just send the Telegram group link. GBP JPY. Oh, nice. Okay, we can probably take a short from here, targeting this demand zone. It would be 20 to 28 pips like that. So this was a pretty good supply zone, which this is a supply zone because you can see market give us a pullback, right? A bearish leg, creating lower high, uh, lower low, lower high, lower low. So this is a good supply zone. So and price has taken all the liquidity above, reacted from our supply zone, and it's coming down, giving us a bearish leg. And if you are looking to buy, you can patiently wait to price reach to our demand zone, and for a candle confirmation like a strong bullish engulfing candle, then again you can take a quick scalp trade to the upside, buy side. let's check on gold. Okay, beautiful. As you can see, if I turn on the heat map, you can see the yellow, so we can confirm that a lot of liquidity is here. The early buyers have bought here, and maybe their stop loss are below this. So until now prices not reached to our key point of interest. So yeah, we'll not be impatient and take a early trade. We'll wait for a good setup. BTC giving us a very strong bearish candle. Well, BTC is like, I'm surprised to see like Bitcoin has reached to our all-time high. Wow, 123k. I guess countries are increasing their crypto reserve. Countries are buying Bitcoin as an asset. So this may be the result, or big whales around the world they're buying cryptos, especially Bitcoin though. Cause if you look into altcoins, we say right, there is a correlation between um, all coins and Bitcoin. If Bitcoin price moves higher, all coins also follow that. But right now I'm seeing that except Ethereum, like Ethereum has give us a strong reaction, like it has reached, I guess, 2500 plus or something like that. But meanwhile Solana and other altcoins are like, has not given much results. Okay, New York Open, due to New York's Open, ending of New York Open, the session is not too volatile right now. But let's see what market gives us today. And I would be posting trading signals in our Telegram group. We need a clear breakthrough. Sometimes what happens, like, we think that the price is broken above the resistance, and that resistance has turned into support, but sometimes it fails. To confirm that, we just need a strong bullish candles, engulfing candle one. Then again we want to see a retest into the zone, and again confirmation candle, and we can take some buy trades. And this candle was a pure manipulation, as you can see, took all the liquidity above. and then again gave us a bearish leg into a demand. I'm waiting for a setup to form in our gold. Wow. Okay. If price come in GBP USD, if price comes to our very key strong demand zone, once again we'll look for a buy, because liquidity is still present. Lot of liquidity here, and all the sellers would be trapped here. They think that, oh, it's like in a supply zone, and they will all put their stop losses above here, above the candle highs, and yeah, they are gonna be taken out soon. Yeah, volume is too low. It is. Do you have any more news today at night? Okay, Friday. Okay, not so impactful news. We have Baker Hughes oil rig count. Nah, I guess this would not affect too much. We want to look high impactful fundamental news which will affect gold. Let's see what market presents us. Okay. I can see a trend line forming, and price is in our 5 minutes time frame demand zone, and it's swept all the liquidity below that and giving us a reaction. But I'm also looking at a major trend break. Like from Wednesday the trend was continuing, so maybe this was an type of impulsive wave, and right now it might give us a pullback to this zone, maybe. Okay. Okay, good amount of liquidity is present here too, as you can see, the orange and yellow one. Yes, sir. This is the reaction we expect right now to take all the early buyers out of the market. I usually trade in 15 minutes cause it's more safe and accurate. So each candle gives us a strong meaning. But right now for the stream, uh, I need to show you the strategy and give you some trade signal. Cause if I trade in 15 minutes, it's gonna take a long time. Okay, looks like Bitcoin is giving us some reaction from this demand. But I need confirmation like crossover. This I want to see the green line above the orange to take a trade. Uh, and the target would be, I guess, this high or this candle high, because lot of liquidity is present here, and this is an imbalance right here. So yeah, if not, market might fall more and reach to a very strong demand. What about crude oil? Wheat. Let me open up. Where was it? I used to look into crude oil charts, and crude oil is something like it reacts highly with liquidity. What the fuck? What other kind? Yeah, CFDs. Yes. Yeah, what I was saying is that crude oil, reacts with highly react with high liquidity zone. It moves with liquidity to liquidity. If you see like liquidity is too much, liquidity is below this lows or in this candle, so market would feel that 100%, and I target those liquidity zone. But due to spread cost, too much spread is like in crude oil, so I usually don't trade. See, lot of liquidity above. Yeah, crude oil is good, it's not bad. can see a trend line too. Trend line resistance, and marking some zones right here. Right here. Okay, GBP giving us a reaction after price reaching to our demand zone and giving us a sweep. So we have another strategy, like in our premium side. It is like we mark high liquidity zone, like candle highs and lows. When price reaches to that and give us a sweep of liquidity, or taking all the high liquidity zone, we simply immediately we take a buy, and we set a target to every orders or every lot, like 0.01 lot or 0.005, depending upon your capital. We open the orders, and our target would be like $5, $10, and like that. And in a day we mostly open maximum 10. So if you open like, if your take profit is like 10 $5, it $5, and end of the day if you take 10 trades, like it would be $50. In a day you are making a $50, and it's pretty good for starting somewhere in trading. Like we just need some like quick reaction, you know. So as you can see, there will be liquidity here. After a candle sweeping those lows, immediately we'll enter a trade and target our previous high, candle high, and yeah, and we'll exit there like that. Even if price gives us a trend line break right here, you can see, and I would not prefer to enter a trade here, cause price has not reached to our key area, right? Like it's in a like no man's land, as you can see. It's still showing some resistance, as you can see. Like buyers are trying to push the market higher, but sellers are not letting it to do so. If I switch to 15 minute GBP JPY, there is price is not giving a confirmation candle. We need to see a 15 minute strong bullish candle, then I would be interested in taking long. But right now you can see like sellers, there are a lot of sellers here trying to push prices more lower. We won't do any FOMO. Okay, buyers, looks like buyers are also there in the market. See, you see this candle, so buyers are trying to push prices higher, like there is some kind of pressure from below. Okay, price broke above the trend line resistance. Now looks like it would do an overside retest, but still I would not suggest you guys take trades from here, because that would be a FOMO trade. Like you see, like yeah, the trend line resistance has turned into a now support, and it would do overside trade. Let's take a trade. You will keep your stop loss there, and after a few minutes, you open your broker and see like it hit your stop loss. It happens sometimes. You just need to wait for your setup, and not FOMO. Any goal signals? Yeah, I'm waiting price to reach here, but looks like price has broke above this trend line resistance, and might be might be will move, price might move higher. Like sometime price doesn't come to our key area, it might react from here and move higher. Like some people also do like that, like they would enter here and just to be safe, like they would all put their stop loss below this low. But we are not gonna do that. Like we want to keep our stop loss very tight, and yeah, giving us a good risk to ratio trade and a good reaction, so that we can exit the market at right time with very good profit in our hands. And if you guys want to try another strategy, which is like I just told you, right, mark high liquidity highs and lows where liquidity is present, like you can see the orange here, so good amount of liquidity is present. So you switch to 5 minutes or 15 minutes, any time frame, doesn't matter. You just wait for price to sweep here and open a very small lot, like to your 0.01, 0.02, like that. And if uh, gives a good reaction, like a good momentum, simply exit in $1, $2, $3, $5, like that. Okay, I guess price will do an overside retest, and maybe price would move higher, but let's see. Wow, beautiful. GBP USD giving us a very strong momentum to downside, and yeah, there is a demand um, point of interest right here. So we might wait to price reach into that zone and look for some buy side. Because as you can see, there is very low liquidity present here, right? So obviously market will not like fill all the liquidity here, because there's very low volume, like very low transaction right here. So I guess that would be a good thing if price comes to a demand zone and give us a candle confirmation, any confirmation, and we might take trade to upside till here or here. Okay, Bitcoin is has given another liquidity sweep right here, as you can see. Now we just need a confirmation. Like the confirmation would be two type: a strong bullish candle, engulfing one, or we want to see like EMA crossover. So I want to see this green color EMA cross over this orange one or yellow one and take a upside trade. Small risk to ratio, cause you can see Bitcoin is like taking hunting all the SL, so it might fall more, but yeah, it would be like 1:2, like that, keeping a tight stop loss. But we want to see a confirmation. Okay, GBP JPY buyers are fighting back, it seems. Whoa. I can see a downward trend, a type of, you can see a channel right here. Reacting from that. I want to see the price fill those imbalance. I'm waiting for that. Yesterday I took a trade here, like Asia Open, like sorry, Asia session trade. So price overall price was bearish when Asia Open giving us a lower lower high lower lows. So we saw an EMA crossover, and as you can see, if I turn on the liquidity heat map, you can see all those pending orders, right? Lot of liquidity here, the red zones. So I know that market will eventually fill those orders and yeah, once again give a bullish reaction. So I took a trade here. This is a good trade, giving us some $100+ profit. Okay. See this overall this trend line, the trend line resistance, once it broke above that, it will act as a support. So what happened is that price broke above this trend line resistance, and that resistance turned into support. So price did an overside retest, and you can see sellers tried to push through more below, but it didn't happen because of the trend line resistance turning into a support where buyers would kick in into the market. But it reacted from a from an not a good zone actually. If price would have come down to our this demand zone and gave us a crossover or price break above this trend line, I would choose that. Till now, no signals. But in GBP USD, I'm 100% sure that once again we might find a very good setup to for buy to take all the liquidity above. And I would post those trade signals in our Telegram group, so you guys no need to worry. GBP JPY giving us some good reaction, but we need some confirmation, right? If price breaks above this red EMA, very strong resistance, or this trend line, then yeah, I would take a long trade to upside. Because you can see there is still high liquidity present, right? This yellow orange one during London Open. Crude oil. What about crude oil? Hunting all the orders, it seems. Let's check Ethereum, what it is doing. Where's my broker? Wow. Look at this. It's like rocket, you know. Okay, 4 hour time frames. We can see there is an imbalance. So price fill those imbalance and we might see an upside movement once again. Ethereum. This might be a demand zone, but as you can see, there is a trend line liquidity. So if market comes below this demand zone, will market will treat this demand zone into a liquidity and hunt all the orders here. So I don't want to see, this is not a good demand zone. I would suggest this might be a good, cause after taking this liquidity low, market would come into a demand zone and give us a bullish movement to the upside. So this is the case. Oh, I was wrong. Sorry. I told you guys like Ethereum would be in, 2500, but it's 3500. My bad. Okay. There's some kind of supply zone, you know, where sellers are activated here. Sellers come in the market. Yeah, see? Price came into a supply point of interest, supply zone, and giving us a reaction, downward reaction. But no recent liquidity sweep. So we cannot confirm, like, if there is no inducement, we cannot confirm that sellers are taking control of the market. See, I told you, right now gold is giving a reaction after giving us a trend line support. Yeah, price is moving at upward direction. We will not have FOMO. We will wait patiently for a setup, cause I don't want to give you guys a wrong trade signal that would eventually give you a unnecessary loss because of me. I guess I need to change the stream time, I guess from Monday onwards, I think I would start streaming from New York Open, which will be 7:30. 7:30 Indian time IST, and Dubai time it would be around 6. So we'll get some volatility and we can take some good scalp trades, good trades. Because after New York Open, there is very low volume in the market until and unless there is a big fundamental news that's gonna affect the forex or other crypto market. JPY buyers are trying to move prices more higher. You just need to see a confirmation to take a trade. Okay. Nice move. GBP USD almost there to our key point of interest. I'm just waiting for price to reach that zone and look for trade setup to build. And overall market is in a bullish trend, so no worries. After a huge sell in the market, prices finally decided to move higher. Because see, whatever happens in market, there is a reason behind that. So the price that you are seeing right now like gave us a reversal is due to price came into a very strong demand, you know. Like you can say demand is like a discounted price, you know. So people see that price is in a very cheap area, or is in a discount zone, so there would be lot of buyers in the market. And this is the result of it. Finally price has started to show us bullish sign. A lot of liquidity present above and lows too, but I don't think market would move more down, you know, cause market now has enough liquidity, like enough fuel to move prices higher. Yeah, exactly what I have told you guys right here. Price broke above it, retested, and gave a reaction from here. But I'm not satisfied from where price reacted. But if I draw Fibonacci, like Fibonacci is something like psychological zones, where when price reaches to that key zone levels like 0.236, 0.382, 0.5, 0.618, etc, etc. So it's like a psychological zone where um, we can like guess that price would react from that key area, because it will. It's a strong psychological zones. Okay, GBP USD has reached in our key area, point of interest, the zone that I'm interested to look into. Now we just need some confirmation in order to take a trade. And also I'm seeing lower time frame resistance right here, as you guys can see. Right here. What we can do is that if price breaks above this level, we can still look for buy setup. Break above, retest, and yeah, to upside. So as I told you, like there is no volume, so price is just drifting, because there's very less volume. So that's the reason market is giving a very strong bearish candles. There's maybe there is no volume or very less, so market is just drifting. It might fall more, but let's hope it reacts from here. Okay, if I zoom in, you can see buyers are stepping in the market, giving us a reaction, but I'm not satisfied with that. We need a very strong bullish candle. Because from New York, from New York's open market is giving a very strong bearish candles, so we need a strong bullish candle to take a trade to upside. So if you guys have not joined our community, all the links are in our description, our Discord link and our Telegram group channel. It's all there. You can join, and if you have any doubts, you can ask in our live chat. I would answer to those. See, that's the reason I was not interested to take a long. If I've taken, that would be a FOMO trade. See, the early buyers right now is they're all being taken out. Beautiful. See, you guys need to have the patience in market. You need to wait. You don't need to chase setup. Let the setup come to you. You have to find your edge. You need to backtest your strategy, write all the wins and losses, calculate your win rate, then apply it into the live market. First, you try to risk very low to see that your psychology is good or not. Then you slowly, after you see a good result, you can increase your risk amount, and yeah, that's how you become a very good trader, a successful trader. It's all about psychology. Everybody has a strategy now and then, but psychology is very important. Your mind should be very strong. You need to have patience. And that's the reason I didn't tell you guys to take a trade, because it price is in a no man's land. It reacted from a no man's land. So there are early buyers and all their stop loss would be here. So easily market would hunt those, and come into a demand and react from here. See, meanwhile GBP USD prices reach into our demand zone, but no good sign of bullishness, so we'll wait. And meanwhile GBP JPY, same, no good sign. Instead, what happened, this 15-minute bearish candle, what it did, it just sweep those liquidity, this candle swept the candle high liquidity and giving us a bearish movement to downside. BTC same, buyers are trying to move prices higher, but it seems like sellers are still taking control of the market. Okay, bye bye early buyers. So their SL has all been taken right now. See, it did a liquidity sweep, and so like there was so much of liquidity right here because of the early buyers stop loss were right here. It, after a minor sweep taking all their stop loss, it gave us a strong bullish movement to upside. Can you see? Wow, strong reaction, it seems. Nice, nice. But I would still wait price to reach into our key area. Even if we don't find any good trade during our live stream, don't worry, you can join our Telegram group and we would give you live updates about the market, live analysis, and trade signals. So let's see what Bitcoin is doing right now. Still no signs for taking a buy setup, but gold right here giving us a strong bullish movement. So the strategy I told you guys, like to if you see huge liquidity lying below the candle low or candle high, you just mark that zone and wait for a sweep. As soon as it gives us a sweep, you immediately open your order, like very small, like open, like depending upon your capital, like 0.01, 0.02, maximum 0.05, and wait for quick reaction like this one. You see, it gave us like around 2 2.42, like 2 pips. Like if you have given an order like 0.05, it would be like $10, $11, like that. So quick um, profit booking, quick in and out. GBP USD, still no signs of bullish. Looks like this is a indecision candle right here. Like we cannot say like this would be a bullish or bearish, indecisive candle. Cold, 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 cold. What I'm saying is that it's right now market is in a corrective phase, corrective wave. As you can see, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So when price reach to a demand zone, again we can see a strong impulsive move. Maybe for that we need confirmation, like I told you guys. Till then, we'll wait patiently for our setup to build. No rush. Oh, I was so busy I forgot to share the stream in my Insta. See, as expected, no sign of bullish sign, and this indecisive candle, now it has decided to move more lower. So yeah, many traders, like some, they call smart money concepts, smart money traders, what they do, they see that prices reach into a demand, immediately what they'll do, like they will put their orders here, buy, and keep all their stop loss below this low. So they have been taken out too. So sorry for those. That's why we need confirmations. in order to take a trade. Looks like price will come down to our strong key demand zone. Let's see. And like I told you guys, there are very low liquidity present below. So market, and due to low volume and low transaction, market is just drifting because there is no orders here, very less orders. So market can easily take those. See. See liquidity, all the liquidity, high liquidity present above. So market would surely fill those. I adore you. Let's check on Bitcoin. What's it doing? No good sign it seems. Crypto is very unpredictable. If you go in, like if you do trading like intraday scalper, like that is very highly volatile, and you cannot predict. If there is a big whale, if a like country or something like that buys um, tons of coins, and like that the market would like simply, it would be like big candles, and if you have taken short, your stop loss would be hit. So that's the reason I left crypto, because it's very highly volatile and you cannot predict. So but I'm in a investment side. I buy and hold coins, especially altcoins. No setup. Ah, wow. GPP JPY once again swept liquidity. So right here guys, like I told you about the strategy, so as you can see there was a good liquidity present here. So what we do is simply mark, and immediately it does a sweep, we simply enter the trade, like and our take profit would be like $5, $4, $2, like that, depending upon your capital. account size. Till now, no good signal. Okay. Till now, no signal at all in the market. No sign of taking a trade according to us. No setup. Okay, guys. It's time to sign off. Thanks for joining today's stream, and we have covered a lot of topics on like risk management, like your risk reward ratio and our strategy. And I guess I need to change our stream time so that we can find some good volatility into the market and catch some very good trades. So my name is Anshuman, and people know me as Casly in Telegram. I post technical analysis and trade signal. So yeah, see you guys.